What if I told you that getting rich doesn't start with $1 million? It starts with your first $100. Sounds ridiculous, right? You scroll online and see headlines about 6 figures, 7 figures, overnight success. And here I am saying you only need $100. But stay with me, because this might completely change how you see money. Most people think wealth is about a number, $100,000 in the bank, $1 million invested. But wealth doesn't start with a big number. It starts with momentum. And momentum starts small. Let me ask you something. If you can't save $100, what makes you think you'll ever manage $10,000? If $100 feels impossible, the problem isn't income, it's identity. Because the first $100 isn't about money. It's about proving to yourself that you are in control. Think about pushing a heavy rock uphill. The hardest part isn't the top. It's the first push. That first movement that breaks inertia. Your first $100 is that push. When you live paycheck to paycheck, your brain is in survival mode. Every expense feels like danger. Every unexpected bill feels like a crisis. You don't think about growth. You think about surviving until Friday. But the moment you save your first $100, something subtle changes. You realize you can delay gratification. You skip one impulse purchase. You say no once. And that no builds power. Now here's where it gets interesting. Let's say you invest that $100 instead of spending it. At 10% growth, you make $10 in a year. That doesn't sound impressive. But it's not about the $10. It's about what just happened in your brain. You just made money work for you for the first time. Here's the secret nobody talks about. Wealth is a habit before it becomes a number. If you can consistently turn $100 into $200, then $1,000 becomes $2,000. Then $10,000 becomes $20,000. It scales. The math stays the same. And once you hit bigger milestones, $10,000, $20,000, something powerful happens. You stop asking, "Can I afford this?" You start asking, "Is this worth my future?" That shift separates people who look rich from people who become rich. Most people never get rich, not because they lack opportunity, but because they never master the first $100. They wait for a raise. They wait for luck. They wait for the right time. But wealth doesn't reward waiting. It rewards discipline. And here's the uncomfortable truth. If you can't manage $100 wisely, more money won't fix you. It will only amplify your bad habits. Income makes you richer. Discipline makes you wealthy. So no, $100 won't make you rich overnight. But mastering your first $100 starts the chain reaction. It changes your identity. It builds momentum. And momentum compounds. One day you'll look at your bank account and smile, not because of luck or inheritance, but because you mastered the smallest step, the first $100. If this changed how you see money, subscribe. We're building real wealth here, step by step.